Wow, I am so excited to have you watching one of my videos today in my channel. Now, I want to kindly beg you to like, to share, and to subscribe. And in case you have questions, always feel free to send the question to me. Now, we have released so many videos, most especially in subjects like physics, chemistry, mathematics, and then we're planning to incorporate other subjects also. But today we have a question on the board that has to do with the second equation of linear motion. Don't forget, I have done a proof of the first equation of the rectilinear motion, that's motion on a straight line. Now, the question on the board says that you should prove that S is equal to ut plus 1 over 2 at squared. S here stands for distance, and U stands for initial velocity, and T is for time, A is acceleration. Now, the first thing you must note before you prove this is that for a body to have a final velocity, that body must have an initial velocity. So this is what I mean. For a body to have a final velocity, that body must have an initial velocity. So we have the initial velocity is represented using U in meter per second. So the final velocity is presented with the letter V in meter per second. So what you do next is to look for the average of this velocity. So it means average velocity is going to be, to take the average of these two parameters, what you do is we add them together. So it will be final velocity plus or you can have, let's have the first one, initial velocity first. Let's say initial velocity plus final velocity over 2. So since the average is, we're taking the average of 2. So we can have AV, let's use AV for average velocity, which is equals to, let's substitute the letters we have here. So initial velocity is U plus final velocity is V over 2. This is what you have. Now let's call this equation I. Now, but take note, in the first equation of motion that we proved, we said that V is equals to U plus AT. So, but we know that V is equals to U plus AT. You must know this. So we can call this equation II. So what we do next is put 2 into I. So we're going to put this second equation into this first equation. So AV is going to be, wherever I see V, I'll write U plus AT. So instead of this V, I'll write U plus AT. So U plus AT. Now, AV is going to be, if you plus U plus U, is 2U plus AT. So, don't forget, we forgot the over 2. So over 2, don't forget over 2. So AV is equals to 2U plus AT over 2. And don't forget that AV, this 2 is for this 2 is also for this. So we can split them, 2U over 2 plus AT over 2. This is what we have. So this cancels this. What I have left, let me squeeze in here. What I have left is AV. AV is going to be equals to U plus AT over 2. This is what I have. So I can call this equation 3. II is what I have. So, but take note, when you're talking about velocity, velocity is the same thing as displacement over time. So therefore, average velocity is still going to be equals to displacement over time. Now, S is always used to represent displacement. Of course, T is for time. So we know that also we have average velocity is equals to displacement. So we can have displacement S over time T. So we can therefore have AV is equals to S over T. So you can call this equation 4. Now, what we do next is this. We are going to put this 4 into 1, meaning where I see AV, instead of AV, I'll write S over T. So put IV into II. So if you put this, what you are going to have, instead of AV, I'll be having S over T. So S over T will be equals to U plus AT over 2. So what you do next is cross multiply. So if you cross multiply this, you're going to have S, since see what you are trying to get. So we just have S is equals to T open bracket U plus AT over 2. So we have S is equals to T times U is UT plus T times this, we're going to have AT squared over 2. Now if you check, you have something like that. See it here. So that means you have proven that S is equals to UT plus 1 over 2 AT squared. So these are the steps you are to follow to prove this successfully. So thank you for watching, and don't forget, there's so much important that understanding will always connect us to the world. Thank you.